So over the weekend,
Please.
Missy decides like she wants to watch soccer, and I'm like, uh-oh. She's probably got some unclipped cock fucking South American guy that she's fucking that like soccer.
This tea is really helping your peace of mind.
And I'm like, fucking, yeah. I'm like, oh,
I bounce her off every wall in the kitchen.
Like, I'm like, why would she be all of a sudden be interested in soccer? Like, that's a weird thing, right? Isn't it?
Now, if you weren't on tea, would you have given a fuck?
No. I'd fucking sat there, watched a documentary on nuclear energy. That's what my sex was.
Like George.
Oh, dude, I was George Costanza when he decided not to have sex anymore. I was just like, whatevs, I love this. Ooh, uranium, the history of uranium. Not even kidding. Watch the documentary called The History of Uranium.
Now you're having tea injected directly into your body.
Yeah.
And you're like, this fucking whore.
Yeah. Now it's like The History of Uranus. That's what I want to watch. Oh, yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck? And then she kind of made me feel a little better about it because she came out with a Portugal jersey that she's had for years.
Really?
She went upstairs. She's like, oh, Portugal. I'm like, where the fuck did you get a Portugal jersey from? Portugal's playing Belgium. We're watching the game. I'm like, all right. I said, oh, Ronaldo, Sanchez. I'm learning some names and I'm seeing that. All I know, here's what I know about soccer. If you think they flop in the NBA, if you think these motherfuckers claim out in the NBA, these fuckers are the biggest liars because they show in slow motion. They'll show the guy. First, you see the actual play, right? You see the guy fall down. He'll grab his ankle or something, and he's like, You see the replay. It's literally, he barely touches his foot. And you see slow motion, this pain in his face, like you watching the beginning of fucking Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. Prallt ab bei Thomas Meunier und bei Felix Brüch mit seiner Forderung nach einer Bestrafung Meuniers.
Look.
Mal Freistoß.
What is that? What is that?
He doesn't know where to grab.
Dude, it's so fucking funny. So I started watching soccer just for those moments. And if you think they only happen every once in a while, it's constant. It's constant falling on the ground and screaming. Dude.
Oh, stop it.
Look.
It's like a pro wrestling move.
They have to grab something, too. Sometimes they don't even grab the right thing. Like one guy got kicked in the ankle, and he grabbed his shoulder, and he's like,
By the way, he missed the ball and go back a click if you can. That guy missed the ball and blame the guy behind him. Watch.
Yeah, look.
He kicks up all the dirt.
He kicked the ground, and he's like, him.
Look, doink, and he goes, oh, that guy tripped me.
He tripped me. It's like, what? The greenskeeper is now getting a yellow card.
Carl Spackler tripped him.
Carl Spackler. To me, this was the greatest part of watching soccer when someone fell down. Because I'd be like, please, I need to see the replay. I need to see the slow motion replay.
Look at that guy.
And they're both, it's when one guy is going with the ball and another guy's trying to cover him, like they get close and their legs hit and their ankles and hips, but it's nothing that could hurt anyone. Look.
Oh, what a dummy.
Look at him. He's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? It's the only reason to watch soccer. It's a long, boring game on a much too big field, or pitch, if you want to call it the pitch.
Yeah.
And the scores are like 1-0.
Yeah.
So it's not an exciting game. But this shit, you will laugh your balls off.
Well, that's why you have to watch highlight. If you watch highlights of the goals, you sit there like these guys. There's no question.
Some of that shit now.
They're incredible athletes.
The 2 goals I did watch.
Yeah.
So
you watched the whole weekend.
Yes, the whole weekend. Like the guys that could fucking hit it off their head at an angle to the goal.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I couldn't throw the ball in there.
Yeah.
Like looking and going, all right, let me. And it's moving. They're moving. They hit it with their head, and it fucking goes right in the stupid goal. He's like, The goalie's got way too much area to cover. It's just a crazy ass.
But I'm that guy when it's the World Cup. I'm up at 10 in the morning at the bar. Well,
you are. Well, yeah,
like, USA, dude. Like you just get into
it. 10 in the morning at the bar, meaning literally you woke up at the bar.
Yeah, I woke up at the bar. And I'm up and say, hey, is it 10 in the morning? Let's start drinking. But and there's soccer on.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's. I still don't really get it or anything, but we ghettoed it up here because Missy's she's like, it's a beautiful day. I want to go in the pool, but I want to watch soccer. So she's like, I think I could figure this out. I'm like, whatever you want to do, because I don't give a shit about soccer. So I get in the pool. I'm having a drink. She's fucking working. She took one of the TVs and put it in the window.
Oh, yeah.
Like that is near the house and the pool. Put it in the window and hooked it up, and soccer was in there. I'm like, this is the most, like, kind of, I don't know, gourmet ghetto.
White trash.
I think that's a Latinx thing to do, if I could be politically correct.
If you give me Joe Biden
TV in the window.
Latinx?
Yeah. You know, they don't put it in the window a lot because they don't want to be deported. They're all here illegally.
Oh.
But yeah, it's one of those things where you're like, it's in the window, and I'm like, this is really kind of ghetto. She got 2 of those Home Depot orange clamp things. Holding it on the windows.
Disagree.
Fall out.
Disagree. I think that's perfect.
Oh, no, it's brilliant. Like, I was impressed that a girl figured out, engineered that whole thing. But, yeah, and then we were able to just sit there and drink in the pool and watch some soccer.
Did you see and they showed it on morning, and, I'm telling you, yesterday I was saying on our show, from fucking morning through fucking your show, all the way into fucking Chrissy Merritt. Like that, if you don't subscribe to this...
It's an amazing day.
I need some... I watched every fucking show.
It is a good day of programming.
It's a good day. I mean, not that they're not... But morning showed... Did you see the Tour de France woman...
What a fucking idiot.
The funniest part, though, is when she just holds it up and they freeze the guy. There's the bike handle on it. And he's like...
You can't turn a bike like this, by the way.
He just fucking turns like, uh-oh.
This was some self-centered douchebag. She
said hi to her aunt.
There's like either she knew she was on TV, and you do this like, look at me, not even knowing there's a fucking bicycle race coming back.
The greatest bicycle, the World Series.
Right. The World Series of
bicycle race.
World Series, Super Bowl. Yes. And she holds this sign out, and then she seems surprised. Oh, God. And then the pileup. This guy's like, hey, what was that, huh? Oh, my God.
Okay. Can you do the thing? He did it where Garrett does it where they show the super slow-mo and zoom in on the guy and you see his face in panic.
Oh, Jesus.
This moment we're like,
look at this pileup. Like, the fucking pileup is astounding.
Yeah.
It takes the whole... That's it. No one else is getting by.
And that was the leader. That was the leader of the fucking either the stage or the whole thing. God. I don't know.
Look at this disaster
it is
of
so
bicycles.
Fucking funny. But the guys, look, here it is. Watch you guys. Ugh. Just doesn't. Here's this.
Dude, the guy that looks behind is so
here it is.
lucky.
Here it is. Nice and slow. Watch. Oh, I don't know, but I can't stop laughing.
People don't understand. Like this is fluid.
Yeah,
this is a liquid going down the street. You can't interfere with one thing without interfering with the rest of it. It's literally like a flowing river that you put a rock in. And it's going to affect the entire flow. Because I saw another one where they're riding behind, or a car saw that they were coming up the road and decided to just stop. And they start going around the car, but the way it works is just too many people coming at you. The ones behind the ones going around can't quite see, and the ones that can't see, it's getting a little closer and closer to the car. And then they just all fucking.
They were showing, because they're great. They're fucking the best in there. And Garrett finds like the top 10 bike crashes, and one is pretend you're biking. Pretend you're biking.
All right, let me.
And I go like this to take your picture, and I stand right here.
Oh, that's good. They must have gotten a great shot of.
I think it's the sky in his foot.
The spectators don't understand.
It's
Like, unfortunately, that wasn't one of those IndyCar races that they run in major cities. Yeah. And she's like, and gets hit by a fucking wing, and her legs are severed with fucking scalpel-like precision. I would like to see that.
What's wrong with you?
I want to see it. Gino, I need to see it.
Here it is. Look on the left. Look on the left of the screen. Will this be a good picture?
Oh!
You know, I gotta let my friends know I was here.
Oh, that's awesome. That is an
Look, one more time. He's like, look to the left. He's like, you know what? I gotta get a picture of this guy with his head down who's not paying attention, and boom!
Oh. Wow. Yeah, that'd be a hell of a picture. Oh my God! It's a bicycle. What did it burst into flames? How the fuck did these people get so fucked up?
It's so funny.
It is.
Why else would you watch it? Ooh, look at these bicyclists. There's another guy who loves.
Oh no!
Oh
no! The camera guy, right? The camera guy stalled. That's it.
We didn't see that.
There's no stopping it. You just threw a boulder into a river, and it's supposed to not affect the river.
So yeah, I'm really into bicycling.
Bicycling's like, oh, here we
Here's
go.
the guy that goes over the cliff. Watch you lose.
Oh shit!
Oh no. There's a guy, it's like famous, he loses control of the bike and he tries to skid with his left foot. He hits the one, he just vanishes.
Right over the edge.
Here,
no.
Is this him? Here? Oh, here he is. Watch it. The leg goes out. I got it.
Bye. Right. What luck. A fucking bridge was there.
Like this left foot is, he's like, oh, I can fix it with my foot. You can't fix it with your foot.
That's great. Have you bet on bicycling, Gino? Maybe you should bet on bicycling.
I think I last rode a bicycle for real when I was a kid. Like, it was fun, but it's like, it hurts your balls.
Yeah, it's just not good.
Like my
It hurts
ex.
your ass. It hurts your balls. It hurts your fucking back.
Why?
Yeah, why do that?
Ugh.
And you don't get there as fast as you can in a car.
And you sweat like, I city bike. I would sweat to death.
Could you imagine out there now? You walk and you're sweating your balls off.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're going to, like, I'm going to fucking. Yeah, let's laugh at healthy people.
They're so. But what else? Like, I don't get how. It's amazing how that becomes the sport of that culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How far do you have to be chasing your losses for the weekend if you're betting on bicycling?
Well, now you're making sense.
Like
what stage are they in, Garrett?
Every fucking thing. You started with, like, football.
Yeah.
And then, like, you're down to, I need to make my money back. Is there a bicycling event?
Why wouldn't you? Oh, what did Artie used to say? He's betting high school lacrosse games on a fucking Tuesday.
Just got to make it back.
He had
just got to break even.
How did St. Joe's a Hamilton prep do? What are you talking about?